Ouais. Bienvenue et bonjour à tous, on se retrouve sur du Telltalegames avec Batman. C'est parti, on commence le premier épisode. C'est parti, le royaume de l'eau. Alors, personnellement, de base il est bleu, mais je préfère prendre le rouge pour le drama. Le drama. De toute façon, vous verrez bien mes choix. Où est-ce que ça nous mènera, tout simplement? On va voir Alfred, Bruce, Wayne. J'espère qu'ils vont faire aussi une saison 3, ça serait pas mal. Hein, parce que la fin de la saison 2, c'est pas que c'est inutile, mais bon. C'est que je m'attendais limite à avoir tout personnage derrière. Pour faire la suite, mais bon, on va se concentrer déjà sur la première saison. Hein. C'est déjà pas mal. Pour info, j'ai déjà fini le jeu plein de fois la saison 1. La saison 2... je crois que je suis à peu près au même niveau. Un attentat à la mairie. Nous sommes les gardiens. Nous venons chercher le pognon.
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Mais lui, ils savent que ça va parler de moi. Le centre-ville de Gotham. C'est pas tout à fait le centre-ville. Bon. City Hall. Le vieil ou le vieil? C'est pas normal. Alors je vais essayer de me rapprocher de les seules histoires d'ici que je connais, des DC Comics. Ça veut dire qu'il aura du gars, que ça sera gore, il y aura sans doute du sang. Et mon Batman sera un peu plus violent que tout en restant quand même assez respectueux. Ah ouais, ça fait longtemps que j'ai plus joué. Je le vois. Coucou Jean-Michel. C'est un câble électrique qui va droit dans ta piquée. Avec la propagande des Harlem derrière.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else
Là,
will.
s'il peut continuer.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. But it's made you a target.
Bon alors les choix moraux que vous
And
faites
people
en
will
gros
keep you
là.
in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
C'est tout simplement que voilà. Batman il tient sa réputation d'homme sauvage et tout. Parce que c'est un homme masqué. C'est Bruce Wayne. Mais d'accord, c'est la chauve-souris humaine. Du moment qu'il faudrait qu'il nous mette ras à le bout là. L'ennemi. contre un autre ennemi, mais bon, lui c'est plutôt l'humain chauve-souris, non la chauve-souris humaine. Hein, voilà. C'était quoi ça? Chat. Allez, va aider ton pote. Regardez un mauvais.
Back to back, circle up.
Certainement rien. Regarde. Regarde ce qui va t'attendre. Diffuseur toxique. J'aime beaucoup le Jack. Et m'aura pas. Le stress. Ça distresse. La salle des pendus. Avec Batman.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Voilà.
Come on! Come on!
La réponse.
Come on!
Fatal. Ketchup. Centralisé. Je rends par réfraction avec brutalité.
Didn't your mother teach you to knock?
Ok.
Behind you, big boy.
Une calcomanie.
Heyday.
Bon, pas le disque c'est dur du procureur. Je sais pas si ça peut être des choses trop compromettantes. Et les escaliers.
Stay where you are. You're under
Oh
arrest.
non, mais les flics, aussi.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare
C'est
tactic. Al.
normal.
Just a
Ils m'ont
performance.
pas fait encore confiance. La vieille crowbar.
Without a
En même
scratch.
temps, si les Nakai, là,
So
c'est bien là. Les voleuses.
That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if
Je
you
suis Bruce
crossed
Wayne,
paths.
désolé.
You broke the law. Here
Je
I
suis
am.
Batman.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all
N'oublie pas
this.
que c'est en anglais.
Squeeze into
J'en
a
ai marre.
suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
No one else will. I'm the only one who gets the job done.
Sounds lonely. Gotta admit it though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Tu vas voir,
Don't you
on
know
va
not to
t'attraper
corner
ce
a
soir.
wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
On a de la chance que je suis rapide sur les gâchettes. Hein. Le joystick et tout. Mais ça va pas. Ah ouais. Non, je te coupe ta corde. Oui, c'est Nous. La bataille contre Catwoman sur les toits.
It's
Ça
over.
c'est très
I
cool.
wouldn't be so sure.
Surtout chez les DC. Non. Police?
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't
L'argent.
be killed.
Pour l'argent.
You, however, are flesh and blood.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
No! Wait!
On va dire un flingue. S'enfuit. Yes. Miaou. La chauve-souris s'embouche. Pardon. Tellement mal parti. Mais bon, c'est bon. Pas grand chose. Sans doute à des sangs. Ouais.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Who put you up to this? Answer me or I let go.
But you won't. You're not that kind of guy.
Ah bon?
Bye, Bat.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder
Ouais.
fight.
Ça aurait été compliqué les
Don't
négociations.
let tombstones be your family legacy.
On va faire de notre mieux.
Time to save the city.
Gotham RP. ASMR d'un soir. Avec le Joker qui te parle. Tout le monde, yes! Ah non.
Thank you, everyone.
Harvey Dent,
A humble
c'est
district
totalement...
attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your
Harvey
foot
Dent était
down.
le profil
Together,
parfait.
we can
Le
stamp out
candidat
the
parfait,
fire
bon,
and save our
peut-être
great
trop
city.
parfait aussi, mais... Harvey Dent, il a vu sa
Mr.
place à
Wayne,
bout
my campaign's largest
Bon,
backer,
avant qu'il
heard
devienne
that
double
applause,
face.
he would... Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always.
Mais normalement, ça reste...
Say hi, Bruce.
Enjoy drinking my wine. It's worth more than most of you.
Oh, no, he's kidding, everyone. No wine is that expensive. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham.
Ouais. Mais surtout, je connais un peu ton histoire, alors...
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your
on va
house
te
to us.
dire...
Now, I know this
tu
is
m'as
the
changé
biggest mansion in
écoutable.
Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here.
En bien comme en mal.
I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle. So the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just wanted to make an entrance.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need you here, tuxedoed and shaking hands. No one came here tonight to see me.
I want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I just don't like being someone I'm not.
What are you talking about? You are Gotham's golden sun. Let them bask in your radiant glow. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan.
I'm terrible at those.
It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, a new face for Gotham?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, hmm? Come on.
Les journalistes sont pas autorisés au manoir Wayne. C'est n'importe quoi. Je suis aussi briefé sur la Kyle. Non, je rigole. Ah tiens. Oswald.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina
Bon,
here is the
je la
chairwoman
connais
of
parce
Wayne
qu'elle travaille au
Enterprises,
bureau.
and her husband.
Voted for Mayor Hill last
Et son mari.
I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a
Car
pothole
c'est
on Main Street. But I
riche.
trust your family. If you
C'est
believe in Dent,
l'une des familles
we
les plus
believe
riches
in
qui
you.
soutient en fait
After all,
Bruce.
whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This
Voilà.
city's luster
T'as dit
faded years ago,
exactement la
Mr.
phrase que
Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets,
les
corruption in
Wayne,
City
c'est
Hall,
le Berman,
a
là.
Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante
pierres
justice like
de
it's
l'âge
the
d'or.
wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby,
Ça veut dire
regarding
qu'ils ont
Golden
travaillé tout le
Age,
temps à
since you're
24
getting
ans qu'on passe.
cranky in yours, there's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
Huh, an idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that, it's
Thomas
such
et
a young age.
Elisabeth Wayne,
Must
ils
have
sont
been
fait tuer.
crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, Harvey is the one who's been behind the project since day one. A vote for him is a vote for the memory of my parents.
You'll have it.
Thank you. And thank you both. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Vous avez annoncé soirée ça aujourd'hui ou je me trompe?
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I
Madame
stay and
Vale.
ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick. This is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now, it's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Just a day? I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the
Ma
body.
You may
fille,
want to greet this one.
ramène-toi Carmine Falcone.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. At least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone. Thank you for welcoming me into your home.
Attention.
You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill. Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Oh, come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk. I'll bring Bruce back to you soon.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey, huh? Wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship.
Tu veux parler d'armes?
Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat.
Si tu veux.
Or I can pull it out from under him. Okay, imagine. This is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham.
Et là, ce qu'il veut dire en gros, c'est que dès qu'il va se faire tuer, il y a tout un tas de criminels qui vont sortir de l'ombre. Et là, toutes les billes des billards qu'il a touchés, c'est tous les criminels. Qui voudront prendre sa place. En sachant qu'il y en a déjà pas mal.
Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city.
Oh, I'm everyone's friend.
Which means you're really no one's. Pick a lane before you have a head-on collision. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation.
Je suis très sincère.
Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Whatever you say.
You're a good kid. You look like him, you know? It's nice that we understand each other.
T'inquiète, ça va vite, ça on comprend. Je viens de comprendre que tu vas passer à 2 doigts de la mort.
Hey, I appreciate the hospitality, Mr. Wayne. But I don't think I'll put an offer on the house. A nice guy like you should have a
Même
nice
s'il a déjà trop
place to
capé
live.
noir, je le connais, un truc comme ça la con. Qui sont hors de la ville, bien sûr, de Gotham. Et une qui est dans Gotham, je crois, du coup... c'est déjà pas mal. C'est déjà pas mal. Découverte de la Batmobile, de la Batcave et toutes les Bat-choses. Le bat...
It's me.
Le Batplane, peut-être le Bat-Scooter, qui n'y est pas encore. Bon, on a la Batmobile. Ouais, c'est rouge. J'avoue, ça c'est stylé. L'ambiance. Dans le 2, je veux pas dire qu'il manque pas d'ambiance, mais de temps en temps, c'est... L'élection soit H24, ça... Les fameux tickets, est-ce que je vais les emballer, les garder, le déchirer? Je ne sais guère. Oui, ça parle des trucs de la mairie. Harvey Dent. Pour le meilleur de Gotham. La voie du challenge. Qu'est-ce qu'elle a voulu prendre? Déjà, on va consulter le criminel. Et savoir un peu les infos. Alfred Pennyworth, majeur d'homme de la famille Wayne, loyal, patient et bienveillant, Alfred est là. Et mon arme secrète, ce qui me permet de continuer de faire ce que je fais nuit après nuit malgré ses fréquentes plaintes. Sans lui, rien de tout ça ne sera possible. Harvey Dent, l'un de mes plus vieux amis, ouais, depuis 50 ans. Le train de mer, Hamilton Hill. La cambrioleuse que je dirais Catwoman. Oswald Cobblepot, plus connu sous le nom du Pingouin. Le Pingouin. Amy Gordon. Rick Weil. Comme Falcon. On a Gotha, Basile, Wayne. Voilà, on n'a pas beaucoup de choses au début. Puis pour voir ce que dit la presse. Le procureur Dent ne fait rien sur le maire face au justicier. C'est le procureur de Gotham City appelle. Vous pouvez mettre pause, hein, bien sûr, si vous voulez lire. Confiant au lieutenant de police, Grogan, financeur de l'asile d'Arkham. Oui, c'est cool.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
On va regarder la télé. Jack Ryder, le présentateur de Breaking News. Et peut-être après c'est que lui qui présente. Je crois que lui il a pris sa retraite à cause d'un truc. Ou soit il est mort. T'as deux choix dans le DC. C'est normal déjà, ça en traite. Travailler avec le pingouin.
We don't need another gangster running the city. We need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent has left being the hero.
Sur le fameux siège.
But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. People
Let's find out what was so important.
to make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it's
Ah, enfin, Il a branché le port USB, maintenant on va porter la télé. Est-ce qu'on est chiffré?
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre.
C'est normal.
I always find you here.
Les autres salles, ils sont pas
in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
Yeah, well, this is the only room that really matters.
Well, then you won't mind if I skip cleaning the rest. The dusting is murder. Did you find out what that cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Puis la 3D.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things.
Alors il va laisser toute la criminalité qui est ici installée.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Enregistrement d'armes, jusqu'à trafic de drogue.
Still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime,
oh là là, je peux peut-être
partir de là.
Je sais pas.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, and the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone.
Oui.
I
Oh,
would have been
t'inquiète pas.
tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
It was a keep your enemies closer situation.
Hopefully not close enough to stab you in the back. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. No, people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before.
Bah oui,
Hopefully,
elle
she's
vient
just a
d'arriver en ville.
tourist.
C'est une touriste.
No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Ah, ça s'appelle Catwoman en même temps. Cambriolage, effraction.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I don't like being compared to a common criminal.
No, I think you're missing the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. Now, I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse.
Et du coup, vu que c'est un let's play, je vais éviter trop de parler parce que vu que c'est déjà un jeu, disons, interactif.
I thought I saw Oz. In what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Comme elle porte parc, 6h06. Un redneck au coin du feu, car il est pauvre et n'a pas d'argent. L'argent des abonnés.
Where are you, Oz?
Oh, des heures, c'est qu'il y a sur le journal. Oui. Des monstruosités. Je suis sympa, je donne des pièces. Allez.
Thank you, sir.
Les moments que tu t'achètes pas d'autres canettes avec, ça me va.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Il aime faire des autres spectaculaires, j'ai du même type que moi.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
Watch wallet cash.
Bah t'as pas pris l'argent à l'autre.
Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for? Huh?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one. Coming here. Next one kills you.
End him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right?
This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. The moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Stay down.
Pick up.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all I got is this park.
Well, that's just the way it goes sometimes. It's out of our control.
Well, obviously, but you don't have to be a dick about it. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat. Let him choke on it.
No. I only agreed to meet him because of Harvey.
Beware of any man who smiles that much, Bruce. They're usually hiding a forked tongue. Falcone made a stack of casual corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
Criminel de toujours.
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that way limits the zones. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Ah oui. Hôpital d'Arkham. L'asile d'Arkham. Arkham, ça ressemble à ça, hein. Les Lakers. La conférence de presse.
Mr. Wayne, over
Le
here,
pire
right
moment.
here.
This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
La politique.
Good morning, everyone. Morning,
Oh,
Mr.
c'est poli
Dent.
quand même un peu.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars?
Ouais.
I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And the rate of death and suicide inside the asylum itself is truly terrifying. And we're still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man. We needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Avec ton histoire tragique, qui va se terminer en l'an 8.
My parents were heroes that night, and we can all learn from their sacrifice.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Son projet est bien. Harvey Dent. On va nommer pour.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
Well, I think Mr. Falcone is a voter just like anyone else in this city. He came to learn about Harvey Dent, your next mayor. Next question.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
La police au manoir. tiré totalement du DC Comics. Ainsi que le fait que Catwoman est sur les toits contre Batman aussi. La police enquête sur les dossiers.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
James
Miss
Gordon.
Warren. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
C'est-à-dire ordinateur, papier.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. You need to be the guy doing your taxes.
And what do you expect?
No one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the